In this video, we'll showcase the capabilities of the AtomIQ platform in integrating Shopify with JD Edwards using the AtomIQ Integration Studio. Let's get started. Currently, the Shopify store does not display any products. To populate it, we'll initiate a workflow through AtomIQ that transfers product data from JD Edwards into the Shopify store. Once that's complete, we'll trigger additional workflows to sync pricing, item availability, and order downloads. While we're running these steps manually for demonstration purposes, in a real-world scenario, the entire process would be executed as a single, streamlined workflow, capable of being scheduled, triggered on demand, or run in real time. We'll now kick off the workflow to import products into Shopify. As it runs, the workflow will go through a series of validation steps to ensure the data is accurate before inserting it into the Shopify store. I'll now check the Shopify store to confirm that all products have been successfully imported. I'll refresh the screen to load the latest updates. As you'll see, all products should now be visible in the Shopify store. Next, I'll run the workflow to bring in pricing information. The data is extracted from either the base price or advanced price tables, depending on how they've been configured. Let's go ahead and initiate the workflow. I'll now check the Shopify store to verify pricing for individual items. As you can see, the item prices have successfully been updated in the store. This workflow can be executed at any time to publish the latest pricing to Shopify. Next up is inventory. We'll now run the item availability workflow to update inventory levels in the Shopify store. This workflow can also be configured to keep inventory synchronized across multiple sales channels, including Amazon, Flipkart, Wayfair, and others. Let's go ahead and start the workflow. You'll now begin to see inventory data appear in the Shopify store. I'll continue refreshing the page to display the most up-to-date information. Please note, this is a full inventory extract. The same workflow can also be configured to run for specific items or for a particular distribution center. We'll now run the outbound workflow to download customer data from Shopify into JD Edwards. To demonstrate this, I'll create a new customer in Shopify. Once the workflow is executed, you'll see that the customer information has been successfully transferred and is now available in JD Edwards. I've just created the customer in Shopify. Now, I'll start the workflow to transfer the customer data into JD Edwards. Once the workflow completes, we'll check JD Edwards to confirm that the customer information has been successfully imported. Here is the customer that was just created in Shopify. You'll notice that the Shopify internal number has been used as the long address number in JD Edwards. Let's drill into the customer record to view the details. As you can see, the customer information is now available in JD Edwards, including the address, email, and other relevant details. We'll now move into the order entry process. To demonstrate how orders are downloaded into JD Edwards or AtomIQ's warehouse management system, we'll create an order in Shopify and run the integration workflow. This will allow us to instantly view the order in JD Edwards. We'll use the same customer profile that was created earlier. Once the order is placed, we'll manually initiate the workflow. While these workflows typically run automatically in the background in a real-world environment, we're executing them manually here for demonstration purposes. We'll now assume that the payment has been completed. This action will create the order in JD Edwards with 3 line items. We'll now run the workflow. This process will either create the order in JD Edwards or import it into the warehouse management system. Once completed, you'll also see the reference number 1300 reflected in the Shopify store. Let's now check the order in JD Edwards. The order number we're looking for is 1300. We'll verify whether the updates have been successfully reflected. There you have it. The order is available with right items and quantities. Next, we'll demonstrate the power of integration in a scenario where an order is updated. In this example, we'll modify the quantity and add a new line item to the same order. Our goal is to ensure these changes are accurately reflected in JD Edwards. To do this, we'll update the order in Shopify and then rerun the integration workflow using AtomIQ. The workflow is now in progress. Once it completes, we'll verify in JD Edwards to confirm that the changes have been successfully applied. And there you have it. New line items have been added, and quantities on existing items have been successfully updated. All workflows are available out of the box and integrate seamlessly with SAP, JD Edwards, NetSuite, and your warehouse management system. For any e-commerce platform, AtomIQ is the simplest and most efficient way to sync real-time data with your WMS or transmit updates to your 3PL provider. Whether you need scheduled, on-demand, or real-time execution, AtomIQ has you covered. Want to see it in action? Contact us today to learn more or schedule a personalized demo.